Wait, which one's going first? Which one's gonna be short? God damn, I'm burping like mad. That was like a fucking haunted burp. Okay. Well, what character should I play while I tell this story? There's gotta be some brain dead. Not really. What doesn't have to be? We'll switch back to Peach after the story. Anyway. This is about my first. Well, it's not my first pop off, but it's like one of the only instances where I've ever like actually popped off or felt, or like anything of that caliber where I was like, because I've never really been a pop offer. like I'm telling, especially the last couple years where like, and like okay, so like the first several years of my Smash career, like I would be like, again, it was very like more of an like a like sad, happy, emotional, like not as high energy feeling like when I won usually. And then like later it was just like because like I'm so high all the time and um a lot of factors like that, and because I was having so much fun, like it was kind of just like, oh my god, I was having fun, but I'm also kind of glad that it's over in the moment, because like I felt so like intense that like it was like relief, if I like ever like won someone in like a crazy as fuck game 5 set that I really wanted to win, I kind of just felt fucking relieved that it was over. And there was nobody that I had beaten in the last couple years for the most part that I would like even felt like I was like, oh, I was like, oh, I really want to beat this person to the point where like if I even beat them, like it didn't, none of that. I was never even like in situations like that where I even expected I would like pop off. Towards the end, fucking last couple months of me playing at tournaments, I was like, dude, one day, I was thinking this, and I think I told Devin this, I was like, there's gonna be a day where I pop off hard as fuck, and it's gonna be insane. I didn't know if that would ever happen, but it felt like it might one day, and, it's never gonna happen now, but, I thought that was funny that I was thinking about that. That's like, dude, there's gonna come a day where, like, I'm gonna get so into a set, and I'm gonna want to win so bad, and, like, I'm just gonna pop off so fucking hard, and, like, nobody is gonna be ready for it, because I don't be popping off like that. But again, that didn't happen, and will never happen, so, that's okay. Like, I don't care, like, I just think it's funny that that was a possibility. But anyway, so my first, like, kind of pop-off, I don't even think I told this in his video. It was Story 4, I think, Andrew Ryan. I popped off, like, a little bit. I don't even consider this a pop-off, but it kind of, like, it's, like, the first, like, thing like that, where, like, the first time I beat him, and I don't know if it was in a money match or, like, a bracket set, but I beat his Ryu with, I think I beat him in ZSS Ryu in Smash 4. And, I just kind of like stood up slowly and like put my hands up, like not like super high even, but I was just like, I kind of just like stood up like very slowly when I beat him and was like very like in my body language, like obviously happy and like shit. Because that was the first time I'd ever beaten him, I'm pretty sure. So that was really good. And then the second pop off that like I consider as like a pop off of mine, it was at an Ascension and Ultimate. Don't know which one. Fucking have no idea. A lot of them just fucking blend together. Couldn't tell ya. Pretty sure it was at one of the Top Golf Ascensions. I think there were 2 Top Golf Ascensions. I don't really know. I think it was at one of those though. I beat Silent Rain in NES Mario. I might have 2-0'd him. I don't know. It was either 2-0 or 2-1, but I don't remember. I didn't usually beat Silent Rain. He usually beat me. I've never been particularly good versus Mario, and he was just better than me. And sometimes I would feel like I would know what I was doing versus Mario, but like usually I would get like cooked by most Mario players. So, and I'm not gonna lie, that dude was not nice to me. So, when I like beat him, I think I like. And again, there might be a VOD somewhere. I haven't seen it in a while, if it exists, but like, I like stood up really fast, like as soon as I won, and I was like smiling and I was happy. And like, this was like not only was like that like a mini like, oh, like, I was like, oh, like, and I stood up really fast, but, and then like everyone was cheering my tag after. Everyone was like, horse, 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 because Like I don't know, like that was literally like one of the most beautiful moments of my Smash career for me, where like just like everyone in the venue was cheering for me after I like caused an upset and beat someone, and I was just so like that made me so happy. Like you know, like I was just so I was like, yeah, like I did it. Thank you, and thank all of you. I love y'all. Like, thank you. You know, and I was very happy with that. And you know, paired with the fact that I didn't usually beat Silent Rain, and he wasn't the nicest of people to me. Um, okay, another mini story about Silent Rain. Not to drag him because I don't really know him like that, but I haven't you know talked to him much or had many good interactions with him. But one time, Silent Rain beat me at the SAK lounge, and he was like taunting and shit the entire set, and I'm sitting here like, why the fuck is he taunting or whatever? And anyway, I was like, okay. And then he beat me, and then the winner of me and Silent Rain had to play Skylar. So I'm walking off the stage at the SAK lounge, and Skylar's about to walk on, and I like stop Skylar real quick, and I whisper to her, I was like, Skylar, please fucking end this dude for me. And she's like, she got the, and she did. She ended him. And I was like, God bless Skylar, thank you. Like, because I was just like, this dude was being, and he was like talking to me like in the middle of the set too, and I was and like about, and he was like taunting and like saying some shit to me that I was just like clearly like not like about, and I was just kind of like, dude, like what? And then like I was just like, and I just told Skylar, I was like, Skylar, you gotta end this dude for me, like, like you'd be kind of annoying. Like I'm not fucking with the energy, dude. And Skylar handled him, you know. God bless Skylar. And again, like, I never really popped off like that. Honestly, I'd be popping off in friendlies over crazy shit, but I don't be popping off in bracket like that. Because to me, like, most of the time, this felt so, like, at locals or even majors or anything, when I would cause an upset or anything, it felt like I was happy, but it was like, dude, I could do so much more than this, I felt like, you know? Where I was like, yeah, like, I made one upset and it was good, but I think I could make like 3 or 4 more, you know? Like I could fucking do way better than this. And those runs didn't really happen because, you know, I wasn't really that caliber of player where like I'd be constantly making upsets or making like super far bracket runs. So I wasn't even in the position to where like I had that energy, because to me it was like I would upset like maybe one person in the tournament like that, you know, like if that, like maybe I'd get an upset. And then it would be like, okay, well, then usually after getting an upset, I'd lose the next round. And it was like, okay, like, you know, it's like, how often would I actually cause an upset and then, like, keep that momentum going throughout the rest of the tournament? Not very often. So, like, when I would win unexpectedly, it'd kind of just be like, well, I'm happy, but, you know, I feel like I'm capable of so much more, and this is just kind of a nothing burger in comparison to what I feel like I could be accomplishing. And that's kind of why, you know, because I feel like the energy could have been there to where, like, maybe I would have been more super like energetic about wanting to win, but I just didn't feel like it, you know. Even though like in my brain, especially like on drugs, the energy was kind of there, but in a different way. That energy is like not physical at all. Again, it's more just like complete mental overstimulation to where it's like, oh wow, like this is like, I feel like I'm fucking playing 10D chess like in real time. And it's just like an insane feeling in that way, to where it's like, it's not, it feels less of like a sport feeling and more of like a chess type of feeling, you know? But like I liked that more. I liked that like mental satisfaction over like the satisfaction of the energy, you know? And I feel like in my brain I would like express things like that in the gameplay or in my game anyway, or even just like in my behavior or my tendencies of like how I would be playing, or like, you know? I think it was like that was the type of creativity that I much more fucked with, you know?